gameplay more fun, more wild, and more strategic, with supercharged abilities that are sometimes flashy and sometimes statistical enhancements, opening up new styles of play. You'll collect talent coins from chests throughout your Vainglory experience, and you can also acquire talents with Glory, as well as through a new chest that rewards playing a variety of heroes. We can't wait for your feedback on talents and your feedback on Vainglory's new out-of-game experiences. Next, let's talk about Vainglory as a 5v5 MOBA. The underlying code for 5v5 is now complete, meaning we can playtest 5v5 internally and begin iterating on potential map designs. Concepting is underway for a larger, likely 3-lane map, with various ideas being explored, from a map that's the Storm Queen's Coliseum fighting for her amusement, to a hyper-aggressive magical wilderness called the Churn, teeming with rapids of energy and ancient forces, reinforcing part of Vainglory's core mythology. Beyond the lore and the look, expect 5v5 to bring new objectives, new gameplay, and plenty of surprises. This is our major initiative for the second half of this year, and we'll ship it the moment it's ready. Finally, buttery smooth. There's nothing more important than the experience we're giving players right now in the live game. We're looking for little wins wherever we can find them, from visual effects on ability buttons to better death timers and item cooldowns on the scoreboard. And we have our sights set on improving the ranked experience and quality of service across the board. We're ready to today announce a soft reset of all players' visual skill tier coinciding with the launch of summer season. We could take the rest of this video explaining matchmaking algorithms, the differences between VST and MMR, and why games aren't often the mismatch they appear to be. But the time has come to simply make the system make sense to our players. Expect announcements on the evolution of the skill tier system in the coming updates. We're also investing in making sure players have a positive experience from the time they enter queue to the time the vein shatters. That means improved communication options, helping you coordinate better with players trying their best, as well as improved server detection of obvious trolling behavior. And in the background of your Vainglory experience is the omnipresence of quality of service. For certain parts of the world, it's all about network route optimizations and partnerships to ensure players don't have high ping. And through reducing network data consumption, we can lower device data usage and make the in-game UI snappier. Players in Korea, China, Vietnam, India, and Australia should already feel improvements in practice modes, and expect these improvements to carry over to public matches in the coming months. Similar efforts will soon be underway in Indonesia, Russia, Turkey, Hong Kong, and the Philippines, as well as the eastern and central sections of the United States. And as always, more skins and heroes are on the way. We've upped our game in Update 2.5 with legendary Nether Knight Lance, who rules the underworld with his flaming trident and wings. And legendary Broken Doll Alpha soon pirouettes onto the Halcyon fold. As far as heroes go, we'll soon welcome Grace, an incorruptible paladin who supports and protects her allies. Talents launching later this month. 5v5 on the horizon, quality of service and quality of life improvements throughout the year. It's the biggest year ever for Vainglory as a game and a community, and we're so grateful you're on this journey with us.
Five versus 5. Who is excited for 5 versus 5 Vainglory? I'm excited. I'm sure there's a lot of pro players that are excited, a lot of spectators excited. Talk us a little bit more about 5 versus 5 in VG then.
Sure, so originally, at the end of the day, as a company, what we're all about is we want to bring to the touchscreen generation the kind of real-time, full adrenaline multiplayer play that you play with friends all night. We started with a 3 versus 3 experience because it's really easy to get hold of 2 friends, play together all night. And this year, what we wanted to do is really expand a set of game modes where you can play that really at any length, if you like. You can have a 5-minute mode, you can play Vainglory 3v3 in ranked. But what we are hoping to achieve with 5v5, and frankly it's been probably the single most requested feature from the community for like a year right now, what we are